Hello! Welcome to Cam Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Each weekday, a staff member or volunteer will be sharing an object from the permanent collection and posting questions for discussion. Please check back every day at 10 a.m. for a new work and a new discussion. Hello, my name is Olivia Bowers and I'm a Visitor Services Assistant at the CAM. Today we're going to discuss one of my favorite artists and take a look at one of my favorite paintings in our contemporary collection here at the CAM, To R.F. by Philip Guston. Everyone say hello to my friend Philip. Philip Guston was born in Montreal, Canada in 1913 and became one of the most prominent abstract expressionists and a founding member of the New York School, a loose group of experimental artists, poets, and musicians in New York in the 1950s. Philip got his start painting politically charged activist murals as a teen and went on to paint murals for the Works Progress Administration in the Great Depression. As his style developed, he left most representation behind and began painting in a style that we now know as color field. He became highly esteemed during his time as an abstract expressionist and garnered much praise for his work. Then, all of a sudden, his style took an abrupt left turn. You may be asking yourself, why switch paths like this when you are at the pinnacle of artistic success? I would argue that Guston did what any good artist would do when feeling disillusioned by her own work. He trusted his gut and he made what he felt he needed to make. To R.F. is a prime example of Guston's dramatic shift in style. Finished in 1978, just 2 years before his death, this painting shows Guston's unsettling color palette of deep reds and pinks and his new cartoonish style in vivid detail. Guston had developed a deeply personal lexicon of symbols, colors, and imagery known only to him during this time, shown by the subject matter here. Including imagery seemed to be a big jump from his abstract expressionist ways to many when his paintings in his new style were first put on exhibition in 1970. But let's not forget that Philip was a muralist first, and even went to cartoon classes as a child. When his new exhibition opened, many in the art world were disgusted and shocked at the dramatic change from abstraction to neo-expressionism. But Guston stated that he felt it was the right thing to do, saying about painters, quote, "Painting is impure. It is the adjustment of impurities which forces its continuity. We are image makers and image-ridden." To me, TRF appears disturbing and gruesome. I see body parts and weapons drenched in off-putting shades of red. What do you see? Do you recognize any shapes or symbols? How does the color palette make you feel? This painting is titled To R.F. because it was painted as a dedication to Guston's friendship with author and critic Ross Feld, who lived in Cincinnati and passed away there in 2001. How would you feel if someone dedicated a painting that looked like this to you? I love all things creepy and weird, so I think it would be pretty neat. Thanks for joining me today. Please check back tomorrow for another Cam Look session. Bye bye.